Hello. This is kind of weird. Um, this is probably gonna be the first time you see my face in a YouTube video. I know the quality's not really that good, but I think it kind of fits whatever vibe is going on. I don't know what the vibe is at all, but I'm kind of going with it. Anyways, so I figured I would start posting again, considering I'm gonna be moving very soon in just about less than a month. And so I wanted to kind of talk about something that I'll say, for example, a lot of people my age are starting to having to deal with, and that's change. And more so, just having to learn to accept change, and what that really means for everyone and anyone who has to go through it. You know, um, it's a very inevitable process, and I feel like one of the key components to life is having to understand that change is essentially just that, and you have to roll with the punches. You know, um, I'm no stranger when it comes to change as a concept. For those who know me, for literally half my subscribers right now, surprise. My friends, they know me, and they know all the change I've had to go through in these past 2 years. Well, like, for example, um, I used to have like a lot of anger issues, and I had to learn to, to change who I am and develop into a more calm and stable person, which I hope I am today. Um, and of course, there's like a lot of other things. I'm so sorry. Like, it's raining right now, and the power went out on the last video, so let's just hope it doesn't go off again. Um, So I'm so sorry I lost my train of thought. Hopefully this gets edited out if I even know how to edit. Y'all are probably just gonna get the raw version of this, so I'm very sorry about that. But you know, I feel like you can see a lot of people who really don't know how to handle change, and you know, I feel like myself included, I don't really know how to handle change still, and surprise we have our whole rest of our lives to figure that out, but it's still scary. I'm moving to a city. All my life, I've just known suburbs and town life, and in less than a month, I'm gonna be going from where I'm at now, a suburb with horrible infrastructure, which I might cover in another video because infrastructure is like a huge passion of mine. But I'm gonna be moving from a suburb all the way, like just right into the middle of the city, and that's gonna be my life for a year at least if I don't find an apartment downtown or whatnot. But that's a lot of change, and that's kind of scary to me. Um, as much as I try to be an independent person, it's still gonna be a lot for me to be independent without my family. I mean, thankfully it's only like 2 hours away, but it's scary having to be on your own, and I'm gonna have to get used to that. But that's just how life goes. You have to really learn how to roll with the punches, or else you're just gonna either stay stagnant or you're just gonna get absolutely ruined by change. I feel like it's really easy to cave in and essentially just give up. Um, and I feel like a lot of people have, and I probably have at times for certain stuff, but I don't think that's the right mindset to have. I think the worst thing you could ever do in life, well, there's like a lot of worse things, but it's staying stagnant in a world of change. I feel like you lose out on so much, and essentially we really only have this one lifetime to kind of discover all that. And so you need to learn to be open to the world, and even if you are scared, sometimes you just gotta do it. One of the mindsets I've tried to adopt recently is just quite literally doing it, trying everything at least once, and if you don't like it, then you don't like it, but you've tried it. And if you like it, then there you go, it paid off. And, you know, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of courage to try new things. And for me, especially, I have a lot of anxiety. It used to be a lot worse, but it's more under control for me now. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta, like, you gotta put the action first. You gotta just do it. And ever since I started adopting that mentality, I've experienced so much life. You know, thankfully I was able to take a very spontaneous trip to California back in May, and that was one of the greatest things I've ever done. I've had a lot of great memories from that, and it was fun. Obviously, it was very expensive, and I was just incredibly fortunate that the money I had saved from working at Carino's, I don't know if I can name drop that. Honestly, that might be another video. I'm getting a lot of ideas from this, but, you know, long story short, they paid well enough for me to go to San Diego, and that was really fun. And so, if you're able to be spontaneous like that, I say go for it. But if you can't travel like that, you know, there's other ways of just being spontaneous. Sometimes you just gotta go outside and just realize that there's a lot of beauty in this world. I know life can get very, very tough on you really fast, and you can just get distracted from everything, and you stop appreciating things that aren't for granted. You know, one of the things I like trying to do every once in a while is just being able to partially watch a sunset. It takes a lot of commitment, in my opinion, to watch a full sunset, but when you do, it kind of forces you to slow down and just watch the beauty of nature unfold in front of you. And, you know, you just gotta find comfort in things, even when there is change, which is still the topic of this video. But, you know, for people my age and younger, and essentially everyone else, we have our whole lives ahead of us. It's kind of crazy to think, say for example, if I do manage to live to 100, I haven't even lived a quarter of my life, and there's so much to experience within this world, and I think that's beautiful. You know, it's nice to wake up every day and say, I'm alive. I'm alive in this time and in this place, and I have the people that I know right now in my life. You know, you just gotta be thankful for all that. It's hard. It's really hard, to be honest. You know, half the stuff I say on here, I don't even practice myself, which I should. But, you know, life is also the continual attempt of trying to make habits. You know, with all that's gone on online or culture, you know, there's a lot of focus on making habits and making things like stone cold. It isn't like that, though. You're going to fail. You're not going to keep up with any of that. You know, I used to be 160 pounds, and I used to work out like 5 days a week. I was so committed into working out, and life caught up to me, and I took a break for like relatively a year, and I'm just getting back into that. And that's okay. You're going to stop doing things, and that's just how it goes. But, you know, you should probably pick those back up eventually, but we all need our breaks, and we all need our time. And thankfully, we live in a time where we can afford that. You know, you just gotta keep trying. It's not more so the habit, but more so just trying. If you don't try, then what's the point of it? You know, you can make a habit out of biking, but if you don't enjoy it, then why are you doing it? Do stuff you enjoy within reason. I'm not saying go gamble all your money away because you enjoy it and it's addicting, but you don't have to ride every day, because that's just going to set yourself up for failure. You're not going to be able to ride every day. You know, I tried riding every day. I couldn't do it. Some people can, but not everyone can do it. But if you're just trying, then that's good enough, man. Like, that's all you can really do. And, you know, you gotta remember you're just human. I've had to tell that to a lot of people. I've had to tell that to myself. We just forget we're just people. And I don't mean that in a negative way, meaning we're boring or quote-unquote NPCs, but that's just how it is, man. We're not perfect. We're not going to do things right. We're going to make a lot of mistakes, and we're going to hurt a lot of people, and we're going to do a lot of things we're going to regret. But that's progress. That's change. I look back on my past, and for some of it, you know, I feel like, what was I doing back then? But that's how it should be. You should be able to look at your past and realize that you've grown from here to here. But then again, progress isn't linear. You know, say for example, with working out, that was a big part of my life. I went from up here to here, and I'm still trying to get back up. But that's just how it is. You know, you can watch all these motivating videos all you want, but at the end of the day, it's going to be you that's motivating yourself. Now, I'm not saying don't get hard on yourself or anything, but you should probably put some time aside to try again and just keep trying. It's better to keep trying and fail than just give up. And so, I think I've said enough. I'm really hoping my power does not go out, and I'm going to try to edit this video. I don't know how good that's going to go, but here's my room. Surprise. Since you are first watching this. These are flowers, believe it or not. A Mara Polo box set, which I love them, but that was not worth the cost. The picture over here, that's from Hawaii. Picture from right here, that's from San Diego. That's a set list from a band I love, kind of. I got those posters for free in San Diego. That was pretty dope. I painted that. That's supposed to be a moon. Right here, that's a rocket I made freshman year in physics. And my pride and joy, Frank Ocean Channel Orange cassette, my CDs, and my records are down here. So kind of a room tour, if this doesn't get edited out, but that's all I have to say for now. I might make another video on this in the future. The audio quality might be really horrible on this, but I don't really know what to tell you, man. I just got this computer, so. Besides, I kind of like the whole little, like, I don't know, early 2010s aesthetic I'm going for right here. Like, I like how blurry this is, and like, I don't think things should look clear all the time. Some things should just look amateurish. And, yeah, just keep trying. You're gonna fail, probably like 9 times out of 10 to be honest, but like, what else are you gonna do? Give up? You just gotta keep pushing that boulder up that mountain, man. Just gotta keep trying no matter what, because that's essentially what life's about. So yeah, thanks for listening, and hopefully I post again soon. Maybe I'll post this weekend. I would ask people in the comments to give me suggestions, but you know, I'm not quite there yet, but you know, it's a start. I gotta, like I said, I gotta keep trying. I gotta keep hoping that maybe some more people watch this and they kind of enjoy it. So yeah, we'll see what I post again, if I get the motivation to. But yeah, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and that's about it. Yeah.